right, everybody, welcome. NorCal Sports Network Giants pregame show. Going to break this game down, what to expect as I see it, and how this game may go. I'll make my prediction here at the end of this pregame show. But welcome everybody in. We're joined by you guys in the chat already there. And as more people come in, more people getting home from work, more people still driving home. Tribe, what's up, buddy? Hey, I see you. Bye, Victor. John R. Dances with Toads. Grant McCrae. Yes, Grant McCrae. We will get to that tonight here too, guys. So let's break this down and see how this thing actually turns out. I mean, it's going to be another game. Hey, these games, this series is very evenly matched, and it's just a little bit of one way things happen with one team could make, we've had 2 one-run games in the 10th inning, and the Giants have lost both of those. So we're going to have to, Giants tonight, they're going to have to get up early. I think this team, they're facing a pitcher they have hardly seen in his Holmes. I think what is it? Is his Grant Holmes? I believe it is. Yeah, Grant Holmes. He's pitching tonight for the Braves, and Robbie Ray going for the Giants. But the lineups are out right now, and let's just take a look, guys, at the Giants lineup here tonight and see how this looks as they go up against Grant McCrae. Let's take a look at the career stats. Nobody's faced Holmes more than once. That's it. Lamont Wade, 1 for 1. He's the only guy that's got a hit. So Tyler Fitzgerald leading off, never seen Holmes. And then we look at Wade, who's batting second. Ramos, 0 for 1. Conforto's never seen him. Chapman's 0 for 1. Yaz, never seen him. Batting sixth. Bailey again in the 7th spot. Not sure why he is there, but they have moved Wisely's in at batting 8th at second base. He's 0 for 1. And then Grant McCrae, who just got called up today. Now, I don't know what this move with McCrae necessarily means. If this is, okay, we're going to now start finding a way to platoon more guys because now we brought another left-handed bat into the lineup. And this allows Conforto to go to DH, where he's probably the weak link of the outfield. They've moved Ramos over to left and brought in McCrae, who's a better center fielder. So defensively, they get a little bit better. Offensively, I don't think they get hurt that much because basically you're taking out Encarnacion's bat or Canna. But this is, just ring around the rosies, just constantly shuffling the deck here with guys. I mean, guys, this is my issue with the McCrae thing. How often is he going to play? He's not going to face lefties probably. And if he doesn't hit, is he just going to sit? Luciano gets sent down. Did he get a fair shot after they called him up? No, not at all. They didn't give him a fair shot. They didn't give Matos a fair shot. They don't give any of their young guys a fair shot. So it's just up and down, up and down. McCrae he's got some potential. I like his speed. I like his defense. We'll see what he does at the plate. I'm not against Grant McCrae actually being called up to play, but just play him. Don't do this crazy stuff where he sits on the bench like Luciano. I got to believe they're going to play him against every righty they face. So we'll see how he does. And if we look at the Braves lineup, guys, tonight, the Atlanta Braves facing Soler 1 for 7, Riley 1 for 8. Ozuna has some success hitting 250, 5 for 20 with 1 home run. Matt Olson, not much success, 1 for 7. Arcia, 1 for 3. Michael Harris back in the lineup tonight for the Atlanta Braves. That is key. If he's at full strength, look out. Because if he's been able to run full speed, he's a speedster. Laureano moves over to right field. He's 5 for 8 with a home run. Sean Murphy 2 for 10. Whit Merrifield 1 for 6. So really only 2 guys in the Braves lineup, even though the entire lineup has faced Robbie Ray at least twice, and most of them have faced him 5 or more times. It looks like Marcell Ozuna, and Ramon Laureano, the only 2 that have any success. Well, Michael Harris only 1 for 2, and Arcia 1 for 3. Not much of a sample size there. But 20 at bats and 5 for 20, 250, it's okay. But 5 for 8, you might be getting into some ownage territory if Laureano is able to do some damage tonight. So that's your lineups there. And let me pull up. Hold on here. I'm sorry. Let me go back here and look at. Well, we'll get to that a little bit later. I wanted to look at the actual pitching matchups between the 2. But some games in progress right now. Phillies taking on the Marlins, leading 9-5 in Philly, bottom of the 8th. Top of the 10th, Mariners and Tigers all knotted up at 2. Astros also in the top of the 10th with Tampa, 1-1. Top of the 8th, the Mets destroying the A's, 9-1. Dodgers, Brewers knotted up at 3 apiece in the top, or going to the 4th. White Sox lead the Yankees 2-1 after 4.5, going to the bottom of the 5th. And here coming up shortly, the Braves and Angels down in Anaheim. And did I say Braves? I meant Blue Jays and Angels. Braves and Giants here, of course, at 6:45. Some finals to report. The Royals beat the Twins 4-1 behind Reagans, who is now 10-7. Lucas Ursay got the save, number 5 for him. He was with the A's earlier and got traded at the deadline. Diamondbacks win again. It's now 69-53, 16 over 500, and the Padres win again. But Giants lose tonight. It might be the season, guys. And in fact, it just might be. So 8-2, Padres over the Pirates. And the Pirates are sinking fast, and the Padres are surging along with Arizona. Texas beats the Rangers 9-7, and Baltimore back on the winning track, beating the Nationals 4-1. Guardians win again. That's 3 in a row losses for the Cubbies, and the Reds are hot. Look at that. They're 1 game under 500. Tied now with the Cardinals at 60-61. So that's your out-of-town scoreboard for the night. By Victor says Giants season is already over. You might be right. I've had them not. I've had the Braves coming on. James, one of our members, says, "Hey Dan, love that you're doing a pregame show. Quick question. Will the Giants finally score with a runner in scoring position and 0 outs today? It's getting old." And 0 outs. Yeah, I think if they get runners in scoring position tonight, they get 1 or 2 across. I don't expect a high-scoring game tonight, just based history-wise. The Giants have not done well against pitchers they have not faced or seen. And we just looked at the lineups, and we've seen that they've only had a few at-bats, guys. Nobody's had more than, 1 at-bat, 2 at-bats at the most, something like that. So I don't think the Giants that bodes well for the Giants. They don't really hit guys they haven't seen. So this is and the Giants they're just kind of an anemic offense. And they don't score much at Oracle. The Giants, when they put up runs, it's usually on the road. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a tough hoe for them to score a lot of runs tonight. So we shall see how this goes. Again, I'll make my prediction. I'm 3 for 3. If you guys haven't noticed, my last 3 games, I picked the Tigers on Sunday 6-4. I picked the Braves on Monday night 2-1. 6-4, I picked Tigers. It ended up being 5-4 Tigers. I picked 2-1 Braves. It ended up being 1-0 Braves. And last night I picked 5-3 Braves, and it turned out to be 4-3 Braves. So I'm getting pretty darn close to nailing it. I don't know if I can keep it up. It's not easy, but I base a lot of these things just on what I feel, what I look at. I manage when I look at the makeup of the team, the lineups, who's pitching, how teams are, coming in. Braves have been down and out. So Giants on this current homestand are 2-3 after going 5-2 on the road. So we'll see what happens tonight. Guys, I wanted to see if you guys happen to, let me see if I can pull this up. I want to show you something. We were doing a little raffle on the for the Giants game tonight for 4 tickets in the front row, or very first row, right next to the Giants dugout. And trying to pull this up, and I don't know if it's coming. No, it's interesting. I'm not seeing it. I emailed it to myself, and it didn't come through. So you know what I'll do? I'll show you on my phone. I tried emailing it, but I got a little video here, very short clip of Kitchen Handy, who won the contest with his 3-year-old son he's got out there and his wife, and Lou Marston is out there himself as well. So let me see if I can pull up the video. It's not. Let's see if I can.
Hey, we're here live.
That's Kitchen Handy.
With Spencer from NorCal Sports Marketing, him and his beautiful bride. Getting ready to see the Giants. What's the big man's name again? Jacob. Wave to Dan. Hey, Dan. Say, hey, Dan. You say, hey, Dan?
There we go. Pregame. They're out on the field right there before the game. They're back in their seats now. So it's going to be a fun night for those guys. Hopefully we'll see them on TV. Look for those guys. They are right next to the Giants dugout. So Dan, tonight is it. They lose, it's over. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for them to bounce back if they lose tonight, guys. Which is got me in a. I still haven't decided where I'm going on this. I haven't, believe it or not, I have not picked a winner. It's such a toss-up because something tells me that the Braves win, put up some runs, win like 4-2, a couple of long balls off Robbie Ray. But then something else tells me the Giants stave off elimination with a win today by, the backs are to the wall. They just always do exactly what you think they're not going to do, or what you think they're going to do, they do the opposite. So I'm still torn, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be a tough call. the last few nights, they're all tough. They're one-run games, but I don't know. We'll see. But guys, what do we got till first pitch? We got about 12 more minutes. Okay. Mark Gray says Giants 5, Atlanta 4. It's a good prediction, Mark. Not a bad prediction at all. We got any other predictions? John R. says Giants can't score more than 4. It's over. They're going to have to come out and hit and have a game plan against this guy. I want to call it Grant. Not Grant McCray. Grant Holmes. We got a Grant McCray now up for the Giants, but Grant Holmes is he's got a 0-0. He's had 38 innings pitched. He's got 41 Ks, so he is a strikeout pitcher. 9 base on balls, 3 home runs. Based on the fact that he's a strikeout pitcher and the Giants strike out a lot, I think this guy might be able to go 6+ innings tonight on the Giants. He's let me see what Grant Holmes, let me look him up real quick. I want to check out his, if you guys hang with me 1 second while I look him up here. Grant Holmes. Okay. Grant Holmes. As I mentioned to you, last year, no record of him last year. This year, the last 2 weeks, he's had a 7.45 ERA. On the season, it's 3.79. So that means last week, his ERA was 9. He pitched 5 innings. That means he gave up two or 3 runs. 2 weeks prior to that, the last 2 weeks, he's got an ERA of 7.45, 12 Ks in 9 2/3 innings. He must have pitched well earlier in the year, is what I'm seeing. So Michael says, will Conforto bounce back today? He's been having a rough couple of games since they started platooning him again. Maybe it's got to his head. He was hot before the 2 platoons in a week. Yeah, tough one. All right, what else we got here? I'm looking for some of my members in here. Guys, you can join as a member if you like. You don't have to join, but member comments, there's a little bit of perks when you join for $4.99 a month. We get, we'll have some merchandise. You'll get discounted merchandise, like 25% off of that. Then you'll get the, your comments posted more, because we get, especially when we get into the post game, we get hundreds of comments. And so it's really hard to get all the comments put up in the chat. So, Dances with Toad says Holmes has been an opener. Won't go more than 5. Okay. That's good to know. He's been an opener. So he didn't look like he had a lot of stats. That's probably why his ERA has been high. If he goes 1 inning or 2 innings and gives up a run, his ERA is high. So, so this will be an interesting game. The pitching matchup, the next best pitching matchup's tomorrow with Max Fried going up against Logan Webb. So I've got to say that the Giants, they got to win tonight, guys, because I want to show you something here. When we look at the standings, let's take a look at the wild card standings. Giants are now 8 games behind the Padres and Diamondbacks. And they're 3.5 behind the Braves. So they have to probably going to have to catch up to the Braves. That's the team they're going to have to catch. It looks like Arizona and San Diego are playing with a lot of confidence, and they're chasing the Dodgers. Look here at the Dodgers, and the Diamondbacks, and they're only 3 back, both of them, 3 back of the Dodgers, and they've got a chance to either one of those teams or both have a chance to overtake the Dodgers. So I think the Giants definitely have their work cut out for them if they're going to try and make a run here. So we shall see how that goes, but I think it's going to be tough to catch. I mean, their really only hope is they got to win these next 2 to get back to within a game and a half of the Atlanta Braves. They lose 1 of 2, they will be 3.5 out, and if they get swept, wow, it's definitely over. Giants season over in August for the most part. Again, there's only 40 games to go, counting tonight. Tonight is game 123. Giants are 61-61. They played 122. 40 games left. After tonight, only 39 games left. Tough to make up in 39 games or 40 games. You know, if you're 5.5 back and there's only 38 games left, that's going to be tough because you're going to have to climb over other teams possibly as well. So this is a big game tonight for the Giants, a huge game. So, guys, it's time again where we pick the winner. 3 for 3 in the last 2 balls. Time to go to the board, everybody. Pick a winner. Let's move over to the board. Giants. Atlanta. All right, guys. Tonight's winner, Giants, Braves. I'm going with the Giants tonight, 4-3. 4-3, Giants win tonight, everybody. That's my pick. All right. I will see you guys tonight on the post-game show about 9:30, all right? Join us here. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button as you would, and we will be back on the post-game show right after the ball game, but should be right about 9:30. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you so much. Go enjoy the ball game, everybody. See you at 9:30. Oh, did I not end the stream? I guess I didn't. I hit the button. I'm still going. All right. See you tonight at 9:30. Giants 4-3 tonight over the Braves.